Let's learn more about this study and the possible risks of processed meat with our medical specialist, Dr. Karl Kabasele. So 2 strips of bacon a day, that's enough?
Well, unfortunately, yes. According to the study, even that small amount, just 50 grams of processed meat, is going to ratchet up your risk of pancreatic cancer by 19%. And for every 50 grams of additional grams of processed meat, another 19%, according to them. Now, this is assuming that you're consuming this much on a daily basis. And for some people, that's not unusual.
Yeah, it's not too off. What is the link that we're talking about here?
Well, the suspected culprit here is the preservative that they use to give you that taste and also to give it longer shelf life. They're called nitrites. And what happens is they get converted into a cancer-causing chemical. Now, just to go over the amounts we're seeing on the board right now, just a few slices of ham or salami, a hot dog, 2 slices of bacon, that's enough to create this increased risk that we're talking about.
How conclusive is this study?
Well, you know, it's significantly, it's statistically significant, but we have to just stress that this is sort of a mathematical approximation. So we say 19%, it sounds so definitive, but in fact what they did was looked at a bunch of studies and pooled the data together to find out, you know, was there an increased risk? Because we do know that there is an association between processed meats and other types of cancer of the gastrointestinal system. So this is sort of, they just wanted to know, well, what about the pancreas? Because we hadn't really looked at that.
So what's your advice then, as a doctor who's aware of the study, to people who eat, you know, do you eat 2 strips of bacon a day?
I do not.
Oh.
No, I couldn't imagine eating it.
How dare I ask you that?
Well, it's true because some people do, right? But that just seems like a lot to me. But I guess the point here is it's about moderation and it's about managing risk, because one of the producers I was talking to earlier was saying it just seems like everything causes cancer, and we say that the dose makes the poison. So if there's something that you like bacon, you can have it, but you just don't want to overdo it. And having 2 pieces every day is probably overdoing it. We also know, though, that processed meats are associated with other health problems, not only the cancers we talked about, but because of the high salt content, it can contribute to heart health problems as well. And a lot of times there's a lot of fat there too, and that can contribute to your cholesterol problem, again, heart disease. So it's all kind of, it's not perhaps the most nutritious of all foods, but people do enjoy it. So if you can do it in moderation, you'll help to at least reduce your risk.
All right, thank you for this.
Thank you.
CBC medical specialist, Dr. Karl Kabasele.